I find as an artist, most, if not all the time, you have to claim that time to be able to do your thing, or to be able to even just stare at a blank canvas to try and figure out a piece.
It's important to have a personal voice in your work, and that actually translates into what people call consistency. And one part of that is knowing that the paints that I'm using have a consistency as well.
What we had in mind was developing a series of cadmium-free colors that would compete directly against the cadmiums that are offered, so that the artist had an option. The advances of the organic pigments now in today's industry have allowed us to be at this turning point.
So when I first tried the paint, what struck me initially was the color, and I'm hugely driven by color.
The challenge was to have colors that were going to be as brilliant as the cadmium and also have the opacity. We have a very high pigment concentration, and then we also make sure that we are finely ground in the paint. The further the paint gets finely ground, the better the development of the color is.
The coverage is wonderful, and the ability to manipulate the paint itself was really important to me as well.
When you take them with a palette knife or a brush, they're pretty much indistinguishable.
I've been using Utrecht for a long time, and I love the way that the paint flows. I love the way that it is on the canvas, and to not have to worry about the toxic nature of things is just another thing to check off the list.
We're making a safety change for artists, and we're also contributing to the safety of the environment.
Anything that makes my practice smoother and studio work easier to accomplish is going to be a benefit.
It just reinstills that optimism. It's sort of like this machine that you have to keep running and oil the machine and staying positive and feeling good about life. And painting is definitely the oil in the machine. The minute I get into the studio and I start to paint, I know that it's right.